This is going to be a short video to show you some of the shortcuts on the Zoom F8. The first one is just holding the stop button, which tells you in the lower hand corner of the screen what the next recording will be named. Next, if say we recorded something, and they decided to cut and the camera didn't roll yet and you needed to do a false take, just hold the rewind button and it'll ask you if you want to put it in the false take folder, and you say yes. And then if you hold square, you'll notice that it's still saying take one. So that's a good one in case that happens. Next is if you need to change the scene name or the file name really quickly, hold stop and press 1. That'll quickly get you to the scene naming screen real quick, so you can, change it to 83A. And if you notice there, if you click and hold, click this in and then turn it, it will go down a row instead of back and forth. So it's just a quicker way. I mean, it takes a little bit, but then you get used to it. And then reset take number just takes it back to take 1. If you're on take 3 on the last one, it'll go to take 4 on this one. So I always hit yes. Another one is if you need to rename what scenes, what each track name is. So hold stop and press 2, and that brings up your track names. And I have, some pretty generic ones. Say, I usually have a history for a film. I usually write them in beforehand so I can quickly change to something else. It's just a little bit easier than going through and having to, we have a new character in this new scene, we need to put their name in. It's just, if you have it ready, it's a lot quicker. This is a shortcut I don't ever use because it's kind of dangerous. Say you're recording and you see how it's peaked. Well, the only way to get rid of that after it started recording is holding stop and pressing 5. Now, notice it didn't stop recording, but when you're recording, you don't want to accidentally hit stop when you're recording. So you can hold stop as long as you want. Once you release stop is when it actually stops recording. So that's not too bad, but it's kind of scary pressing stop while recording. Next is holding stop and pressing 6. That one will give you the main output fader, the left and right output. So if it's a little hot, you can, see it right there. You can change it if you need to. Other than that, there is like holding stop and pressing the PFL button, and that locks it. And that does it with all of these. So, do it on 3, it's going to lock the trim. And that's just a quick tutorial on how to use some of the shortcuts in version 2.1.